Yeah, Prof here, and I am sick of dealing with SQLite vulnerabilities. That was most of my day today. Didn't get any of my actual work done, and now you can't fix them yet. Most things haven't updated. What we need is a little stand. We'll use my MagSafe Ugreen charger that they updated to do this. Let's get the Mic Wireless. Great product. Needs to be updated though. Happy hacking keyboard out of the way. Let's make it big in it. Okay, so this may give you an indication of what we're going to be opening up here. Oh, by the way, these guys are on a freakishly good sale. These are the InZone buds. Sony InZone buds. Same drivers as their XM1000 whatchamacallits. But they got the USB dongle for you guys like me that are working in the office. And as of the latest Android update, what are we on? 15, 6, I think we're on 16 now. It does have Bluetooth LE support. Windows also, as long as you have a Wi-Fi 6E. What is it? Bluetooth 5.2, I think. Bluetooth LE worked. Well, now as of the big June update was a little while ago, right? Now as of that, it worked before, but you only had mono sound. Now you can actually get separate music, basically kind of like on AirPods, but they work poorly. You have the music sound and the chat sound and then the mic. And it won't force you over to the chat sound when you go to the mic, and it won't sound like poop anymore. So currently I mainly just use these for the dongle for it work. But also virtual 5.1. And on PC with the software installed, it'll show up as 5.1 properly, so it works the correct way. And they're normally like $230. Like they're a ways up there. I mean, AirPods Pro, they're in the same league, I would say, as those. But I want to say like it was under 150 for those in white. A little bit more if you wanted the black. All right. We don't have the tuck today, but we do have the new skeletonized rock wall from Tactile Knife Co. So, and you'll see why we have this here today. Let's just say it lines up perfectly. You see how beautiful that cuts? It's a full flat grind on it. Just notice that it's something there with my hand. Not with this. But noticeable opening my knife up. Now, it's probably giving you some understanding of what's in there. Oh yeah, I forgot I gotta brighten this up a little bit because of the white, it overcompensates. So what am I rocking today, you say? Carbon fiber. The reason why we're rocking this today is because of what's in here. I missed out on one of the pens when the carbon fiber came out, and I was bummed. It sold out right away because they didn't have very many. They didn't have very many of these too. Guess I just wasn't fast enough. Yep, another tactile turn pen. Ooh, look at that guy. So yes, skeletonized knife, skeletonized pen. And yes, from my understanding, they just straight up drilled holes across it. Let's see if we can get this in macro mode. I saw the camera switch. Macro mode. Macro mode. There you go. Look at that. I don't have very many aluminum tactile turns. So, I did get it engraved. Kind of an antithesis of the carbon fiber. And you can see this is a little blue. Not as blue as the blue Ano here. But this one's thinner too, I think. I think a lot of these aluminum ones, or aluminum-based ones, this carbon fiber was defined by how big that carbon fiber tube was. This in the light in the office looks much more blue. Love this. Happy to have that knife. But yes, so this guy I missed out on when I ordered the carbon fiber. It was the same release a couple months ago, but I reached out. Always ask before you go and buy from some scalper on eBay. Ask Tactile Turn. A lot of times, if the pen has done well, they will make more. And yes, I just threw this as another adder because I did like my other one. And there was another color. They're super nice and fuzzy, soft on the inside. You can just take that guy and there you go. Pop it out like that. I actually find it easier to put the clip this way. I don't know if that's what you're supposed to do. But in here it nestles in so nicely. Yeah, we're a little bit bright. We gotta compensate for this white desk right below a friggin' light. So, quite happy with that. The reason why we brought this is because I've had good luck using the Muji Uniball refill. Alright. Let's see, Muji. Right there, Muji. I've had very good luck just popping out the G2. Alright. Not sending the spring flying across the office. And popping in the Muji refill. Now that's with the good luck I've been having is with the titanium variants. I think this one I had to sand down slightly because this is also a Muji refill in here. Let's see, put on 0.5. Oh, see? No problem. Look at that, it even clears just. Let's put that on 2.0. Yeah, look at that. It clears just. And you would feel it because we go tick. Look at that. Just clears. So we can peel that off. And that's why you're like, if you prefer the other Uniballs, why do you get the Mujis? Well, you can get these much cheaper. And a lot of my pens I don't necessarily use super duper often, right? Certain ones, like my the brass modal I got from Squares, I use more than others, right? And if possible, I prefer to use refills I don't have to modify. Yeah, this might be a slight sanding on there. I don't have sandpaper at work. Yeah, you can see right there, we only gave it a hair. It's like, see, just a, and that was it. Sadly, I can't do that at work. I do prefer that they did the DLC with the carbon fiber. Gotta be a little bit more careful because this is carbon fiber here. It'll split open. It's also very sharp. So it doesn't click, but just to be careful, I might, when I get home, just nip the littlest amount of stuff off there. This thing's super thin, super light. I actually wonder which one's heavier and lighter. Maybe we'll, because aluminum lighter than titanium generally, but this is carbon fiber, right? So we might have to, when we get back at the house, even a follow-up video or a video for someone else, hit that subscribe button. I do all sorts of random things. It writes like a Muji refill. And I'm not having, like, you don't hear it tick. I may not even adjust that. Yeah, like it's clearing by like a mile. Maybe not a mile, but that's plenty. See? If I start seeing wear on this little pointy dude, then I might sand her down a little bit. But a lot of the Muji refills, in specifically the standard bolts, require no modification whatsoever. If you're doing slim bolt, actually no modification, and you don't even need the Muji. You can get the brain farting Uniball. Any of the Uniballs will fit in the slim bolt. Now, I brought up to them, like, hey, if you can make it fit in the slim bolt, and it actually natively fit in the side click as well. The Muji does fit a little bit better in the side click, but my thought was like, hey, if you can make it fit in the slim bolt, why don't you modify the bolt to fit it? And they're like, well, our bolt's successful, it works, we really don't want to mess with it, like dimensionally, which you can't argue with, right? Same reason why on their standard bolt they still have the old clip on there, and that is why I actually opted on one of my recent pens to go back to the old style clip, because it was kind of like an optional. I think on the Switch, the Gen 2 Switch, you could opt for the older style, just bent metal clip. A lot of people would actually say it's not as nice as the milled clip. I don't know. I feel like it is a deeper pocket carry, which is what I'm in here about. So let me know what you guys think about the skeletonized aluminum tactile turn here, tactile turn bolt. Glad to have it in my hands. I'm glad I reached out via Instagram, I believe, and got these two guys buddied up here, and I didn't pay any scalpers. And now sometimes, like with this carbon fiber, they had, like, this is like offcuts from another local business or something like that. Unless they somehow get more and they didn't buy it, or they didn't purposely go out and buy it because they wouldn't have enough of a use, they won't be making more. So in that case, maybe you do have to go hunt one down. Well, I need to pack up. I'm actually taking the M1STs home. Because their younger brother, the M1, should be coming in tomorrow. I was unaware the M1 was a thing. Apparently got announced in like December of 2024. Came out maybe May of 25. That was a bit ago. But it only came out on the 19th in Japan of September. So that's when I found out about it. Already have a pair on order. Found a pair that was actually, I got a pair brand new for about the same price as they go used. Musician's friend, I think. I bought from him before. The Beyerdynamic 770 anniversary ones. Which are now popular enough that they're just a standard model that they carry. I like the older design better. I think a lot of people did. Bought those from there. And they had a discount on it. And then they had just flat 20% off of any accessories. And apparently headphones are accessories. I think to the stuff they would normally sell, that would be considered an accessory. So, questions, comments, throw them down below. So if you guys like headphones, hit that subscribe button and keep an eye out, because we're going to at least have one pair coming soon. And yeah, I'm quite happy to have this guy in my collection. Let me know what you guys think about the skeletonized aluminum tactile turn bolt. See you in the future. Peace.